I just did a little uh, programming. I don't know what to call it, but I turned off Bluetooth. My speaker's on. I've been listening to music this morning. We'll see if this comes out with audio. You know, it's it's always sort of a gamble, actually. Um, I used to try to DJ sometimes, just like off of my phone. And there would always randomly be like an issue eventually, um, not connecting or something. Fun thing now is like if I'm plugged into a speaker or connected to a speaker, and then I open a separate application and I want to cast or airplay or whatever. And technically, once I send that to the other device, I should be able to close it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then will the music keep playing on the speaker? Um, there is a way to do this. It requires some troubleshooting. Requires a couple different avenues of going about it, and um, so anyways, uh, I moved stuff around the other day, and it feels so crazy in here, like more dangerous because I've got a flower vase on the freaking railing over banister over here. I've got a coat rack by the front door and other stuff too. But it really be like that. A freaking low lamp hanging in the door frame for the toilet and just stuff like that. And it's like, wow, it's so crazy. But yesterday I woke up and I was like, there's like nothing that's gonna make me feel better. And so I bought some plants. Um and it was so drama. I was literally like, Jesus, I am going to put my face through the wall. Uh I had to take a nap yesterday. I was like so put on. Oh my God. Because I ordered with Walmart and I've tried to order plants with them before. I've bought this plant that I got yesterday before and didn't get it. So this was the second time and I was having little chill. Um, they had to switch drivers. Like I had paid an express fee. So they were supposed to be here in like 30 minutes or something. And that didn't happen. And it was just drama. I was so mad. And so then I like opened up Instacart and I was like scheduling another order. And I did that one like way in advance. So I did like express and then I did like I got $2 off for like planning it like so far ahead. So I had like this very interesting like vibey yesterday. And what do I got? I got a yellow orchid and a croton plant, and I'm very happy about it. I've had my eye on these for a long time. Um, you know, it's just so hard because conditions are, as they are. But since I've been taking care of this possum, um, And for those of you who don't know the connotation with possums and highways, good for you. But yeah, it's just it's weird, you know, and so things are more like a refuge than like a home, you know. Um, but with that being said, you know, part of it feeling like a safe place is that, you know, I do go through so much effort to, you know, have certain things around. Um, so yeah, it's just so funny because um, what did I go in on? Oh, you know, I've been eating like plain rice and can of tuna fish for like a couple weeks or something, it feels like. But as smart as that is, and as, you know, like resourceful as that is, it gets old, man. It like that's literally, I don't even know if it's not 75% of the issue. Um, but so I bought some bread, some cheese, um, doing grilled cheese and tomato sandwiches uh, for a few days or something. I did get hydroponic lettuce, and I just think that's cool because uh, it grows on water. That's the thing. That's the farming practice. Um, it grows indoors on water. And um, there's few things like this out there. So, sort of wanted to make it a point. When I was shopping at the grocery store next door, they had hydroponic lettuce and they had tomatoes that are supposed to be grown locally around here on sand. Like they grow from out of the sand. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I I recommend finding out because uh, we know so little. Might as well try and put stock in something that, you know, pays dividends, you know what I mean? You really gotta manage to accomplish some sort of, you know, sustainable philosophy um, to survive, you know, as a human. And so, you know, I think farming stuff, I think plants are really important. Um, and I'm kind of, you know, not in a position to do much over here since I skipped a harvest because stepdaddy that I hate came over and stomped all over everything instead. So I didn't have to uh, pull things out and rake things up as I usually do. So, anyways, so it's just, it's always that way. It's always been that way here. And it hurts my heart so much. And people just do not care that I'm literally trying to grow stuff because there is so much emergency about being here and what's around, that not only do they fail to de-escalate or you know, provide a sense of safety, but they do not plan or organize for a brighter future. um, and you know, and so it's just me, you know, a stick in the mud over here. And And I was thinking, because another issue of successful farming showed up yesterday, and so I'm 2 behind, and I finished the previous one because I turned off the Wi-Fi, and I had just like I think that was the day that I went over and had the police called on myself. Um, and it's just so interesting. I have lived in places where I was, less interested in, using the internet and stuff like that. When I lived in St. Louis, Missouri, um, I was staying with the hockey team, the St. Charles Chill hockey team, and they were not on Wi-Fi. We we had an apartment. We had apartments there, and they were supposed to be asking the like team sponsors for stuff. But it's much like actually how I get by today. So that's why I mention it. Um, it seems sort of like there's a team vote for anything that uh, I manage to acquire. But I don't know. I mean, I maybe could have been more proactive about it. It's just interesting, to be in a place, where you're not connected for whatever reason. And, it's sort of like the, provocation about reading, and it's like maybe that is a better place to read. I tend to listen to music while I read or have something else on, and it helps me to focus. But there's something just so grounding and also sort of selfish. It's funny, being connected to Wi-Fi is very social. Um, and so to go without it can be, maybe even serene. Um, Especially if you have some place to go, like if you have an activity getting you out every day. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I could. I could do it. But you don't want me to. Bitches, you don't want me to. So, anyways, gotta get back to it. But good boarding.